We are live.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet. I'm Anfa, and I'm with Combustible Lemonade, and we're gonna be doing more development work on Liblast, a free and open source first-person shooter made with Godot 4, which is in early stages of development. And my lighting looked like crap. Now it's better.
My lighting is probably just crap either way. I don't think I can fix this right now.
Yeah, don't worry. Like, I built this room for doing video with, so, like, it should look good. It better look good. I'm gonna share my screen. I also want to make sure I... Damn. I think somewhere I saw an option to... Oh yeah, desktop sharing frame rate. I'd like more than 5 frames per second, because gameplay looks like it's not good. And
Yes.
that's not the issue with gameplay. Alrighty. I've just pulled your changes. I think I'm gonna just reload the whole project.
Shall I host a server?
Okay. I am... Yes. I am ready.
I am hosting.
Okay. I think I'm ready. Connect. Ah!
Direct.
Wait. I said wait.
Oh, sorry. I'll wait. There we go. I'm
Okay.
waiting.
All right. I'm back. What did you implement? What's new?
The mouse sensitivity slider is now less buggy.
The mouse... the what?
Mouse sensitivity slider.
Ah, okay.
It now properly remembers what you did.
Oh, that's nice.
Saves it, and then when the game starts up, it's also still similarly at the same place and still has the same value when you go to that menu.
I think it would be nice to have a little bit more range on it, because I'm like pretty close to maximum, and when I go like 80%, I'm already very slow.
Wait, you're at maximum?
Yes.
I'm near the minimum.
Wow.
Let me try maximum.
Okay,
no, I can't play like this.
Yeah, I think our hardware and our system configuration must be vastly different. But, well,
Yeah,
this is what we're gonna have in the real world.
Yeah.
Someone may have a super slow mouse or super fast mouse.
Yeah, it's like when I move it about a centimeter, I already make a full 360. So it's pretty intense. Like, please stand here. You can see my rotation, right? Stand here.
Yeah, sure, I can zoom in on you.
Okay. I'm gonna move from the left to the right of my mouse mat. I'm not even halfway there yet.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's not great, I would say. It looks like you have some issues.
That was it. Oh no, now I'm at the right end. Yeah, this is the other end of the mouse mat. Let me just move back.
It looks like your mouse mat has 1 kilometer of diameter.
I can show it on the camera feed. It's right here.
It doesn't seem to be so huge.
No.
My goodness. Yeah,
it's pretty.
it's
Pretty
ridiculous.
intense. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you how my mouse works when I am on full sensitivity, and I'm on the higher sensitivity setting. So
Oh yeah, I'm definitely on one of the higher sensitivity settings of my mouse too, but
I have
I'm
just
looking
two
at your
modes.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's from the right to the left of my mouse mat.
Okay.
That's it. Like, it's not as much. Like, I really like aiming with this sort of very small movements of my hand.
Yeah.
I don't like swinging my mouse very much. So maybe it's just my preference. I mean, the sensitivity is okay. It's like, I prefer to be a tiny bit less than max, but maybe someone would want to have like more.
Okay.
But that's a like super small thing.
Yeah. It's open source. They can make their own fork.
They can make their own client.
Yeah.
By the way, I've disabled collision with shell casings because they were pushing players around, and there was no way to prevent that. Oh, I think my gameplay is still 5 frames per second on YouTube. That's not great.
No, that's pretty piss poor.
Yeah. I'm thinking about using OBS for this, but...
But what are you using now, then?
We are using Jitsy's built-in function of live streaming.
You're live streaming through Jitsi?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that's possible.
Yeah, it just says on function. You give it a YouTube live stream key and it streams for you.
Yeah.
It's on total autopilot. It's good for a quick thing, but yeah, the gameplay it's not going to be looking good.
For gameplay, it's probably not enough.
Yeah. All right. We have, I think, like 2 things to do. One is maybe figuring out player... Oh, I can't open menu? Oh, okay, now I can. Figuring out player names and colors so they are properly stored and like handled.
Yep.
And the other thing is a score tab maybe, and like a multiplayer loop. I can take care of the... I think I can take care of the score tab and the multiplayer... Sorry, the deathmatch loop. Do you think you could try and figure out why colors don't show properly? Because if you look at the player list, development, like...
I'm currently changing the color so I can see it on your... But you try changing your color.
Sure. Here's red.
Yeah, that's
Here's
not showing up on my end.
Oh, it isn't?
No. It's actually not showing up in the player data.
It isn't?
No. Could you keep trying? Could you keep trying, please?
I'm changing my color.
It's not showing up in my player data, so it's just not being synced properly.
So that's not being sent. Interesting.
Yes.
What does my name say on your side?
Where does it say that?
Right after health. All right. Oh, wait.
Sorry, no, that's my name.
Yeah, that's your name.
Your name is EACB.
Oh, yeah. That's an old name, yes. It didn't update. Like, I changed it to Anfa, but it didn't update. So...
Okay. We should fix that.
These are needs of Dixon.
Shall I work on that?
Yeah, if you can please do, I will tackle...
Sorry, I stopped the server.
No worries.
I'm gonna work on that now.
Okay.
To the point. Let's go to work.
Yes. Let's do it. I think Jitsi screen share weirded out. Weird. Yeah, YouTube's weirdness. think Jitsi is kind of crazy. Or maybe we just have a crazy long delay. Okay, I'm not gonna bother.
So that what? Oh, Tobias is streaming, but it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
now it
it's
says live streaming is on.
yeah, I think that's good because when you're
Yes.
broadcasting a meeting with a lot of people, maybe they would like to be absolutely sure when they are going to be public and not when they're not going to be public.
So that they don't suddenly leak personal information to the entire open source community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially some sensitive information. Like you wouldn't want to do that. Not that I did anything like that last week. No, I would never ever.
Definitely not. No.
Absolutely. Not possible.
Impossible.
I would never do such a mistake.
You're an expert
Of security.
not leaking security stuff. Also, like you'll never type your password in when you have like a widget that shows which keys you are pressing on the live stream.
Yeah, with like 50
You'd
people.
never do that either. That has never
Nah.
happened before. No. No.
Absolutely.
That would never happen.
Okay, looks like the live stream preview is kind of messed up a bit. But well, it's not that important. Yeah, I'm gonna use OBS for this. Huh? Huh? Okay.
Why does player list update only store the update if for server? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried you'll now figure out all my crazy...
Why does it work like this? What?
I've started streaming from OBS. It should hopefully be a better stream now.
What in the world is going on here?
Yeah. Streaming from
What?
OBS. It should be a better stream now. Okay. It works.
Um, mhm.
Hmm. It's pretty amazing that we like did so much work in like little more than 2 hours.
Yeah. What did you do here?
Okay.
Okay, it's vomiting errors again.
What is it?
Um, it's vomiting errors. Errors.
Oh, vomiting. All right.
Vomit. Yes.
Of course. What errors?
Like a lot of different errors. Condition is inside tree is not true in weapon.gd. It's like just have you tried running it and seeing what's going on? I mean, don't you get the same errors?
I am not sure. I don't see anything about weapon.gd on my end.
Have you fired a weapon yet?
Oh yeah.
Weird.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, because I'm gonna be connecting to your server.
All host. Let's see. Yeah, it's throwing errors when firing.
Oh, shite. I pressed
It's
host.
material errors. It's all kinds of stuff.
Ah, okay. When you fire, there's an error because it like tries to animate something that's not there. That's pretty
Yeah,
ignorable.
okay.
Like it tries
Yes, but I want these errors not to be there because they're obscuring the errors that are important.
Okay.
So
I can fix that.
thank you.
Get rid of that error. Animation flash. Mesh.
By the way, why do you want to set the player info through the server? Because I see that you are first only first doing a player update on the server, and then from that server you send the player update to everyone else.
Sorry, I was thinking about what I was doing. Could you repeat?
Why do you send the player update to just the server and let the server update the player to everyone else instead of just having the player itself update to everyone?
So that the server can evaluate the info later. So we can implement some security.
Well, no, it's just also sent to the server. Right? I mean,
And have server like retroactively then say no, that didn't happen.
yes. If like we can program that later. We shouldn't be too quick with implementing all kinds of security features before we have a working game. We need to have the working game first, then we can look at security features.
Okay.
Like it's not a nuclear bomb that we're guarding, it's a video game.
But it's gonna be a bomb once people start playing it.
It's not gonna be a nuclear bomb, ever. And people are going to cheat, whether we're gonna build an anti-cheat or not. It's just how much will they be able to cheat before they get banned or detected or whatever.
This started with the idea of having a server-side list of players that you said that I should do that. And then I naturally started thinking, okay, so everyone should tell server what's going on, and then the server keeps track and updates everyone else.
Okay, but then what you should have done is make a separate function for the server to receive all of this information and a function for clients to then receive from the server an updated case. To put this in the same function and to separate it with if statements is very confusing and very weird. You really, really shouldn't do that.
Well, I didn't know any better.
Okay.
I am not a software engineer.
No, it's not an accusation. It's just don't do this. Make a separate function. If you in this way separate different functionalities using if statements, then really what you're talking about is just different functions. So you need a function for the server that receives the players and a function for the client that receives the update from server. And then maybe you need a third function which actually updates the local player info. And then the first and the second function both call the third function. Right? Do you understand why?
Yeah, it's going to be easier to find problems, I think, when you do that.
And it's going to be more modular. Because if you have simpler and smaller and more divided into pieces functions, then you can much more easily swap out functions and change things in functions. And maybe instead of call one function, call another function that you want to call instead. So it just makes everything more flexible and more you keep more power over what you want where. Because if you put all of this in a function and then you want to change stuff, then you have to change everything in somewhere in an if statement in a function somewhere.
Yeah, I have that a lot.
Yeah,
like
don't do that.
If you're a server, then do this. If you're not the server, do something else. Yeah, I thought that's going to simplify it, because then I have just to RPC one thing and everyone knows what they should do. But probably underneath the hood, I should have this one thing that I call, and then that thing actually does the if and then calls two separate functions instead of doing spaghetti. of
I think your
different
intuition
things.
is actually kind of right, because as I said, you need two functions, one for the server, one for the client, and then you need the third function uh, that basically registers all of the new information and puts it in the right place, like the player color and the player names and everything. And then you need to call that third function from the first and second function, because you have to do that for the server and you have to do that for the client, because in our setup, um, the server is really just a special kind of client. So that's what the third function is for, and the third function is the one that makes it more simplified, so you don't have to copy code around.
I'm also thinking
So,
about,
yeah,
like, what if the server is headless, so it doesn't have a player node and it doesn't
yeah,
control anything. And I also been like vaguely thinking about this mode of operation, and you can see that
yes,
there is a function like create. It should be called create headless server, maybe not dedicated server. And then
so
it like starts the network peer without creating a
yeah,
player scene. And I haven't tested that much, but we're gonna use
yes,
that. And so, yeah.
and that was what, and that is why you should also have the networking abilities separated from the client abilities, which is something we haven't really done properly, but which I think should be done in the final product, because you'll want to have that be separate.
I'm not sure what do you mean with this.
You'll want to have a separate server node and a separate client node. Really, if a client is also running a server, they should be running both.
Yeah, I see. I was the first when I started trying to implement this, that's what I did,
Yeah,
and I figured out that I wouldn't really need to just make not a child, make a descendant of my main game scene and then just modify it. I couldn't
yeah.
figure out how to do this cleanly, so I just went for what felt easiest for me to write. Like,
We'll address it in the rewrite. It will be all
yes,
right.
like
Yeah,
a bunch of code I wrote is just total draft quality, and it should be
yeah,
replaced, optimized, and generally refactored and rethought. But I couldn't, I would not be able to engineer anything better if I just didn't try and make something that works. When it
yeah,
works, you can fix it. When it doesn't work, you don't have anything. So I thought I wanted to have at least something that works, and think about making it cleaner later.
yeah.
If
And we're in a pre-alpha version of the engine anyway, so
yeah,
probably everything is going to break anyways. So
yeah,
that's not a bad approach.
and a lot of especially visual functionality is still broken. Like,
Yeah, but
and
that's not crucial for
yeah,
gameplay
but
experience.
we're not like making it pretty right now, making it work.
No,
And thankfully,
and
this
as we
this
should.
this works. Yeah.
Yes, this works.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna.
then I'm just trying to give some tips for programming better and more readably.
Sure, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna do this core tab and game loop so that the game restarts when someone wins and that people know who won.
And also, I noticed something very funny just now.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna check 1 second, but I think yeah, the player list. Where is it? Where's the player list? Yeah, it is actually not secure the way you built it, because
Oh, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure there's a bunch of holes there.
yes, because you Actually, it's not just insecure. It's actually broken. Um,
Isn't that the same thing?
no, it's actually legitimately doing something wrong.
All right.
Because it actually checks if you are the server, and if you are the server, you um, resend everything. But if you're not the server, you just set it anyways. So the server just like I have a hard time understanding why it actually doesn't get in an infinite loop. Because in the RPC call for playlist update, it does an RPC call for playlist update.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
If it's the
Let
server.
me see the code.
So I'm actually I'm kind of confused.
Yes, but look, it only does the RPC call when first you are the server, right? Like
Yeah.
okay, it only does this when you are the server. So
True.
the thing is, why I wrote this like that is that when you are a client and say, I don't know, you got shot and your health changes, or your name, you change your name,
Yes.
you update the server. So you do RPC ID 1 and your new updated player info object.
Oh, I see. I see. It
So
actually
you send your
server-
data only to the server, and then the server says, "Oh, I'm the server. Okay, let's iterate through all the players and update them on what happened." So the interesting
What?
thing is,
No.
I
It,
should
it
really exclude the player
no.
that
It's
sent the data, because it should be like infinite
no,
loop.
but
You're
it
right.
actually it should send it to the server itself as well, right?
Oh yeah,
It should just because I
yeah.
don't
There's no
understand
exclusion
what
there.
there's no
It's,
exclusion there. It just
oh,
I'm so confused.
you know what? That
Like,
that could explain a lot of problems we're having with
like
the player's data.
oh, wait a second. Maybe when you send an RPC call, it just keeps having a loop of RPC calls to itself. It just like and maybe we just didn't notice because
Maybe. If we could like
like this
exclude.
computer was like doing millions of RPC calls and we didn't even oh this poor thing. Oh.
You see, I had like commented out the if the if an if statement to exclude the client that sent the info in the first place, but there is no. It's commented out. I don't know why. Maybe something didn't
Yeah,
work.
you should exclude the server as well then. This is I'm gonna just remove this bit and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
um
Feel free to.
and also so the like it's more broken than this even. So imagine you're the player and you send the player list update um, to this RPC call. You still call the RPC call to everyone. So everyone is going to check, hey, am I the network master? Wait, I'm not the network master, so I should just take this data. And then the server is like, oh, I got an RPC call. Let me just forward this to everyone, including myself. And then everyone gets another RPC call, and they're like, oh, am I the network server? No, I should update this. So we'll just keep getting like like
That could explain why I can't change a name, because my old name is being
you can't.
updated all the time.
Oh, and that will explain why the server can update, because when the server...
Then it's gonna
Wait,
use a
no,
different
no.
logic, right? There's a different.
Yeah. No.
Oh shit!
No, actually not.
Wait,
It's not really.
this actually is some different.
Is it?
This is actually a different logic, because there's a separate logic. Line 2229. There is if you are the server, and there is a comment: broadcast the new entry to clients. Oh, wait, but that's for... Okay, it's different for... There are two different things.
I'm going to change this. I'm going
Okay,
to do
wait,
some.
let me just explain this one thing, because there's two different cases happening. One is when
Yeah.
when a new client connects, and this is
Yes, I
what...
figured that out.
Yeah, and then like everyone needs to... The new client needs to get the info about everyone else.
Yes.
So actually that's what happens in line 224 onwards.
224.
It's like 214 is, do we have this player on our list? Or is it a new client? If we have it, then there's some bunch of logic, and then line 224 is else. If that player is
I
not
think
in the player list, and we are the server...
strange because I think the line numbers don't match. Because I think you've done something in your code
Oh, snap.
since the last time.
Okay.
So please share your screen and then explain. Because
I
then
am
can
sharing
watch
it.
what
You
you're
can
doing.
view it. Or you can't.
In Jitsi,
Oh, yeah.
because I don't have the stream open because the stream has a lot of delay. Thank you. Yes, please explain everything again. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so player list update.
Yeah.
Here in line 214, there's a check to see if the player that sent the info, because by default the PID is being set to whoever sent this RPC call.
Yeah.
Unless you are the server, when then you are allowed to do this RPC call in the name of someone else.
Actually, you're always allowed to do this in the name of someone else.
It shouldn't be the case. At least I didn't want it to be the case.
Yes, but that's perfectly possible. I could just do that, right? Even if I'm not the server. There's nothing stopping me from doing that as a bad actor, right?
It could be. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just for convenience sake, so that I don't need to. Yeah, I think it's convenience, not security. So I don't have to specify the peer ID when I am sending as a client, only when I'm sending as a server. Okay, so it assumes that. Yeah, it's not security. It's just convenience.
No, it's not security. No.
Yes. Okay, line 214 is we are checking if the player who sent the RPC call is on our list.
Yeah.
If
I know.
if it's on our list, we check if it's changing name or color, and then we're updating our local info.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change this bit. I'm
Yeah.
only gonna change like the second. Like if you scroll down a bit, that if statement, the second one. That's the else. This. No, below that. This. Could you stay still a bit? It's not like the compression makes it impossible to read.
Okay, I'm gonna enlarge the font.
Thank you. It's like the screen quality is terrible on my end.
You could maybe watch the live stream on YouTube.
Yes, but it's quite delayed, so I'll try.
Oh, I should send you a link.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh. Why does it keep viewing low definition video?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's because you're streaming that it.
It could be that it's struggling with bitrate.
Yeah, but line 229. Is that it? I think this is different. Could you?
This is
Wait a second.
yeah.
Because you changed something. You have changed something in here. This is different from what I see on my end.
I just added this thing. That's the only thing I
check
changed.
Game win condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's. I just added this.
Yeah.
But nothing else.
So that will cause merge conflicts if I was actually working on this, but luckily I haven't started yet, because this is precisely the bit that I am going to have to work on, and this if statement is going to go. It has to go because it's broken, and it's probably causing a bunch of circulating RPC requests.
Okay, so you need to figure out a way to synchronize the player list between everyone.
Yes, and it's going to be a lot more simple than this.
Okay.
I'm not going to do things differently for the server and for the clients, because the clients can just synchronize towards each other, right? They don't need the server for anything. They can just
They probably can, yeah. I guess if you
Yeah.
just call a single function that tells, hey, here's my info, just save it for, like, store that.
yeah,
And then probably it could be that easy. Yeah,
and it should be. Maybe you wanted to what?
maybe I wanted to make it, I don't know, smarter and did it stupider instead.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna remove this line here because
Thank
that's
you.
not gonna do anything. And I'm gonna just work on this other piece of code to use later.
Yep. So that entire bit is going to go.
Okay. It's probably why there's so many problems with synchronizing player data.
Yeah.
Because I thought I thought I knew what that code was doing, and
Nope.
you've shown me I had no idea what was going on in there,
Yes.
and it was chaos.
That's the difference 3 years of programming experience makes.
Well, professional programming experience, you know.
Yeah.
You've been doing that for, like, as your job, and
Yes.
the only programming I've been doing programming for a long time, but really just doodling garbage scripts
Yeah,
that
but
do stupid things for me. Actually, no, I was programming for money for like 3 years, but I made a service in Bash that generated 3D art based on 2D templates using Blender and a bunch of other stuff. Actually, that was pretty interesting.
Oh, that sounds
Quite
pretty
complicated.
interesting. Yeah.
And also, I made a Bash like command line backend for testing USB memory sticks in like
Oh.
in big amounts, like about a bunch of like 30 units at once in one computer and like in batches.
So just the batch testing USB
Yes.
drive. Yeah. Okay.
That was all for a company, but I wouldn't call myself a programmer. Nah. I wonder if this code is still running there, or did the company just die? Because that was before COVID.
Oh yeah. Usually tech companies did pretty well with COVID. Like maybe some didn't, but I think most did. It's mostly like the restaurants and hotel business and like tourism that imploded.
No, they were selling like marketing gadgets mostly, like pens and pen drives with your logo, those kind of things.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, never mind. Let's go check the game win condition. Okay. Oh, not chat message.
Oh, shit. What the hell? Okay. I'm getting errors, but it won't show me the errors for some. Oh, in session 2, of course. Yeah, of course. Duh. Thanks, Brent. Oh. RPC player list update is not allowed on node /root/main from.
From that same node? Wait, I don't think that is restricted.
Yeah, I think it's actually. Maybe it is restricted.
No. Player list update has just at RPC annotation.
Yes.
By default, that means anyone can call it, not just the network authority.
Then why am I getting errors?
Maybe calling it on yourself is not allowed. Because it also doesn't have the self thing, but that would mean sync. But that would mean it's gonna call it locally when you call it remotely. Interesting. We should print who is trying to call it. And see if the who and where is the same.
I know who's trying to call it. It's session 2. Because I'm actually getting the error in. What is still authority is 1?
Okay, we killed all players. Oh no. Yeah. Main RPC. Just need to figure out a function.
You're wrong.
With what?
With you saying that an RPC function without anything specified will allow anyone to call it. I just added opening parenthesis, any closing parenthesis, and now it works.
That's weird. That's not what I learned.
It is what is going on. Sometimes, especially when you're working with like very beta or pre-alpha software, you just have to test things if they work. But I have it fixed. I can now change the colors on both ends, and it works.
Oh, really? There's like
That was it. That was it. It was literally, you just had to add opening parenthesis, any closing parenthesis after the add RPC.
That's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
I'm really happy
And
that
maybe
works.
that fixed all the other things as well.
You want to push
See,
and
this
I'll
is what I
try?
did.
Wait, I don't see. Can you show me your screen or something?
I cannot share screen. I sent you a screenshot, but can you not see
all right.
it? Yeah.
I'll check it out. Okay, that's weird.
I just added literally that, and I did remove some stuff to prevent all the weird circular calls.
You know
And
what?
instead, I made it far more simple.
That
So,
explains why this error was introduced when I ported the game to a newer version of Godot, where the networking API changed. Because what changed was defining RPC permissions. And
name changing also works now.
awesome.
Yep, it also works.
But can
Right.
you like?
So that fixes that.
Does it actually like? Could you push this and we can test it already?
Yeah, sure.
I really want to see it working.
Like, you don't believe me, do you?
I'm not sure if it's gonna like if changing colors will work like in game, because
I did. I already tested it with a client and a host.
so
and
we
it
can
worked.
like set one color and you actually view that player's model as this color.
Yes.
Let's test this with 4 players.
Yes. Sure.
I'm gonna start 2 instances and connect.
I'll start
Just
two as well then. If
just
you-
push the code. I need to suck it up. Give me the code.
Probably one of the smallest commits that we're gonna have in this project.
What?
It's literally 5 characters.
I mean, I'm happy that my code was only broken by 5 characters.
Oh, actually, no, it's not, because I removed a lot of stuff. Never mind.
Ah,
Sorry.
so it wasn't just
Well-
5 characters.
Well, maybe it would have worked with the 5 characters as well. We'll probably never know, but I did remove a lot of premature security optimizations.
Yeah, as someone,
I mean-
as a wise programmer once said, premature optimization is the root of all evil.
Yeah,
And-
and really, usually I'd say security is not. You should never have something that's not secure. But in terms of video games, you can never make it truly secure. And if it's not secure, the worst case is that someone is going to have a bad game instead of we're going to have millions of dollars in damage and a lot of personal information leaked.
It really depends, because if your
I mean,
game
if
has a
you-
virtual economy, like Team Fortress 2, you can actually have a big problem if it can be hacked in certain ways.
True, but
Like
we don't have a virtual economy yet, and by the time we add that, we can make sure that that part of the game is definitely secure.
Yeah.
And I will program that. I will not let you anywhere near that.
I'm glad.
Sorry, but
No worries, I take no offense.
Yeah.
I don't proclaim to be a programmer. I'm an
Yeah.
artist who happens to be also programming some stuff. Because have you pushed maybe?
no, sorry, I'm still committing and talking, and I
Okay.
cannot do 2 things at once, so I'm going to be quiet now.
Okay, I won't distract you.
Is synchronization, is that with a Z or an S?
I think with
My
an
brain
S.
has just melted with an S. Okay,
I
I'll
would
do that.
write
and
it
then
with
you
an
if it's
S.
wrong.
It's possible that British and American English don't agree on this. So probably...
Yeah, my brain just melted, so I stopped grammaring. I don't know.
You can
I
always
pushed
just
it.
type sync and avoid the whole debacle altogether.
That's not fancy enough
Pulling.
for me.
Okay, I have changes made in main. What changes did I make to main? Oh. Ah, I need to commit my changes. Okay.
Yes.
I forgot. I was so excited to see what you did that I... But wait, is my code actually... I hope it's not gonna blow up. Of course. Of course it will.
Oh no.
Okay, I need to just... make sure what I'm committing isn't gonna just break things. Okay. I've pulled. I will now push as well. Okay. Maybe
I'm pulling and I pulled. There we go.
Maybe I'll reload the project just to be sure.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have any like old lingering script code. Oh, there's an option. Reload current project. Wow. You don't have to quit to menu anymore. Like to project menu.
I'm running and I am posting.
I'm connecting.
Nice.
I'm gonna set 2 names and colors.
I already killed you.
I don't care.
Oh, I saw the color change. I received the color change. Where are you? Oh, you're there. Watch me. Watch me. Do you see me?
I don't. I'm focusing on colors. What? Wait, something... Okay, my mouse just...
What the hell?
Okay.
Okay, you're actually... you were changing the color, but...
Okay.
The color of my other client changed as well.
Yeah, so it's not
that
as...
was really...
So that's
No.
not as simple as I thought. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
So something is still going very, very wrong.
Alright, so that wasn't as simple, unfortunately.
Could you change your color again?
Sure. Oh, something
Are you
happens.
changing your color?
Now I changed my color to blue.
Okay. So it goes correct. It happens correctly in the data. Could you just continuously change it?
Sure.
So I can see what's going on. Okay. So this is just a display error apparently, because it does happen correctly in the player data.
Huh, but it doesn't sync on my other player.
Okay.
Only on the server. I think it updates
could you-
only on my client and on the server, but not on other clients.
Okay. Okay, when I change all of the other...
Also, when I shoot someone, their color changes.
No, I am changing the color.
But
1 second.
I
Could
shot
you-
my other client.
Stop. Could you check in the player list, not by the player colors, but in the player list, how many colors are changing? Because it should be just one right now.
I don't see any color changing.
You don't see any color changing?
Nothing.
Really?
No.
Nothing?
Can
What
you
the hell?
can you see? Because if I'm pretty sure if I change my color, you'll only see the change on the server.
Change your color, yes.
I'm changing.
Oh yeah.
Can you see the change on the client as well? Because I think you'll only see it on the server.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's.
And maybe that's because you disabled code that resends the changes to other clients. Maybe you
No,
also need
because
to.
I mean,
maybe
it shouldn't. It should just work in general. Like it doesn't send it only to the server, right? It already
It
sends
doesn't?
it to everyone.
I don't know. Then
I think it shouldn't. I mean, where
previously I was
I'm
sending it
gonna
to the
check.
server and then resending it to other clients.
But how can you send it
Oh,
only
now
to the
something
server?
changed. Now a color changed, but visibly on the
Oh
screen.
no.
Everyone is
Okay.
pink violet now.
Okay. Yeah. Something. Playlist. Okay. I'm gonna check it.
But only on one pier. On another pier, everyone is green.
Okay.
You can see on the stream what is on my screen.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Push local player info. Okay, I'm seeing now in the push local player info that you're actually doing an RPC call specifically to
to the server.
to the server. Yeah, I'm gonna disable that. 1 second. I didn't know you did that, but I'm gonna disable it.
Yeah,
If you don't mind.
that was
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if you do
Yeah.
this.
Okay. I'll disable that and push it, and then we'll try again. Okay.
All right. So push local player info will send to everyone.
Yes, it will just send to everyone always.
All right, because now it's if you are server, then send to everyone.
Yes.
If you are not server, then send just to server.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't even know you could do that, but apparently you can. So
there is also watch out because
I have already figured out what you're telling me to watch out for. I think I changed the one to the get3.multiplayer.get networking.
yes.
Yes, I know. I know.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm a programmer. I know my stuff.
Good. I need you a lot because I'm not a programmer.
No problem. I can.
I happen to
I'm
be.
happy I can help you.
I happen to be making some shitty code. Actually, I've programmed this game almost entirely myself.
Yeah, I
to
mean
this state.
it's not.
So
It's pretty impressive, if you ask me. I mean, especially since.
Sure, it's buggy as all
I mean,
hell, but it
you
freaking
don't,
works.
you don't have no programming experience, but I don't think you've ever programmed anything like this, right? Well, maybe with the Kashagra thing, but not.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing some game programming, but very simple things.
Yes,
Never
no
got
networking
anywhere.
stuff.
No networking ever.
Yeah.
This is the
so
first
for the
time
first
I'm writing any networking code. Actually, in the legacy version. But then, actually, no. Here I've written my first like networking code from scratch because you refused to write it, and you said no, write it yourself. And I think that was really good because I learned a lot.
Yeah.
So I was worried I'm just not gonna be able to find the time to do it. Oh, I crashed.
Oh, we got the.
I crashed.
One of my asserts is it's attempting to delete a player node that does not exist.
I just killed a player and everything crashed.
Okay. I'm gonna make the player list update reliable.
Yeah, attempting to delete a player node that does not exist. Yeah, it's one of my sweet asserts. I'm gonna wait for you to push new code.
Yeah, good idea. Okay. Git status.
Oh.
I have pushed.
Awesome. I'm gonna pull now.
Okay. And I am almost hosting.
Done.
I'm hosting.
Okay.
Connecting.
Ah, shh. Yep. Minor error. Nah. Okay, connecting. Connecting 1 and connecting 2.
Oh,
Everyone is blue.
everyone is blue. Okay.
Oh, on other, everyone is greenish. Oh, now everyone is
Okay.
greenish. Period. Oh, now I shot you
Oh,
and everyone is pink.
It keeps.
Teal.
We should disable focus of like the elements on the top right because it keeps selecting them.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you maybe change a color?
Yep. I'm gonna. I wonder if changing names works. Oh yeah, there is a message. Change the name to something. Can you see me as Anfa now?
Yes. Could you change color some more?
Yeah.
Okay.
And all it does
Yeah,
is...
it works. It works. It works.
Yeah. Just
I think
now
it
this the
works.
problem is with display. Because...
The problem is with display, yes.
Yeah.
You're not pulling the right color in the right.
Yeah, I don't know why or how.
I could take a look at that as well. But at least synchronization is now properly working, I think.
Let's see if I can crash the game by killing someone.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see colors changing. Everyone is
Yeah, that's
changing
me
color.
changing the color, but that's...
Oh, it's funny. Oh, I was killed. Oh, wait. That's something weird.
What?
Whoa. Oh, it crashed.
It crashed?
When you killed one of my peers, you also took control of another.
What? What? Excuse me.
You can see the replay on my stream, I guess. That's
I'm
gonna be
watch it right
trippy.
now. What the hell?
It's gonna be trippy.
Okay, I'm gonna watch your stream for a second. Please be quiet because otherwise there will be two Tobiases.
Show.
What the hell?
What the
what
hell
the heck?
indeed.
I'm gonna watch this again.
We should cut this clip and publish it somewhere like a highlight.
What?
It should go down as one of the best game bugs ever. And it crashed as well.
What?
Yeah. It's amazing.
What the hell? Like, what kind of wonky code did you? What?
Who does that? You want to try this again?
I'm too scared.
Can we repeat this magic feat?
I don't want to repeat it.
Can we repeat this trick? Okay, you're hosting. Oh, kill me! I'm in the
I'm
floor.
still hosting. Yeah, I'm gonna stop hosting.
I'm killing.
This is pretty insane.
I can't kill. Okay, because you just.
I just killed the server.
Oh, all right, that explains it.
Yeah. This is like premium weird.
Okay, I'll keep working on my scoreboard UI. I wonder if I can do refraction in 2D. Just for kicks.
Oh, okay. If you use the color picker without being in a server, it will crash.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
I'm back. Huh. How do I do a table? I think rich text is gonna be the easiest thing. Just a rich text label. What? Oh, why doesn't it? Okay, I don't understand this. Horizontal expand. Okay.
So I found another bit of your code.
Another what?
Bit of your code.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a lot of it.
yeah. I want to talk about it. Let's see. Can I share? No, I still can share my screen. I'm gonna try Chrome. 1 second.
Can I make this maximized? Like...
Okay, maybe I can you hear me again?
I can.
Okay, I'm gonna try sharing my screen. So this bit of code, in particular this bit of code.
Oh, wait. I'm watching? Okay, yeah.
So I think the better option here would be to just um, update every single player every time you get new player information. Because then you can just make an update player function in the player node that will just update everything for you.
Okay. So instead of like trying to update just the color or just the color for player that changed the color, just update everything.
Yeah, just update everything. And if anything causes trouble and becomes slow, you can like make that part more efficient.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I guess simplifying it to the
Yeah,
bone is
you,
gonna be the
you're
best idea now.
you're thinking too much like a human being who would go about this task. And a human being would be like, okay, these colors have to be changed, these colors do not have to be changed, so then we have to change these colors. But the thing is, computers are so fast that it usually doesn't matter, and when it does matter, you can find out that it matters and then fix it when a problem arises. So
Yeah.
this is like a few nanoseconds, maybe a microsecond at worst. So it will not cause big problems, I think.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, premature optimization.
Premature.
Premature optimization.
Yeah. And it's not, again, not accusations. I just want to give some tips.
Sure. No worries, yeah. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Play.
Oh, I don't get this. Why can't I make this? Why doesn't it? Oh. Now it makes sense. All right. All right, I'm not gonna bother with this too much. Oh, maybe you can change your camera, by the way.
Oh,
There's a bunch of code in place of your face.
oh. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, now
Now
it's
that should
go.
be. Oh, okay. Let me
Now
undo
it's,
this.
oh yeah, that's great.
There we go. Hello.
Ah, you're back.
Hello. Okay, but now. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen again because I'm confused again.
I'm a
Here,
gift that keeps on
I'm
giving, right?
yeah, like this bit. So you have the player list dot players dot has
Yeah,
PID, and player ID is the
it's a peer ID.
player. Ah, okay. So that's a player that changed. So you're.
Yeah, player that sent the update.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it for every player. Whatever.
Yeah, if it's slow, we can optimize it.
Yeah, sure.
I tried to make things a bit more like selective, and this is what happened. It's totally. Yeah.
So.
Okay, I need to make a list of players now. Yeah, I think I need a dictionary. How do I sort a dictionary? That's a good idea. Can I sort a dictionary at all?
Dictionaries are by definition unsorted. They're no, you can't sort dictionaries because they're stored on the in memory as a hash table, and the thing with a hash table is that it uses order, the order in which it stores things as a way to index things.
Okay.
Right? So basically, it computes a hash for every value, or actually for every key, it computes a hash, and it saves it according to that hash, so that when it gets a key, it only has to compute the hash, and then it will have to can convert that hash to a location on memory where the data is. So that means that it's inherently an unsorted or unsortable data structure.
Okay, I'm wondering how can I sort a list of players by their score with keeping the information on who has what score, because that could totally fall apart if two or more players have the same score, and that could happen. So I somehow should be able to.
You need a player info object. You already have a player info object, in fact,
but I can't sort like a list by some key, or can I?
You can. You should be able to. I don't know how, but there should be a way to do that.
It seems like
So you should store a list of player info and then sort it based on a criterion.
sort.
And this is possible. I know that for sure. I don't know how, but I know that it's possible. Sorry for being so useless in terms of helping, actually. What was it doing?
Script. Oh, by the way, maybe you can enable your camera and disable your screen share so your face is on the stream.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I keep forgetting. Sorry for being so. There we go.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, I need to figure this out. Or maybe I can just ignore this whole problem of two players having the same score, because then what order do you sort them in again? Doesn't matter. And just do it. Yeah. It's the simplest thing possible. Wow. What is that? Okay, there is a way to do custom sorting, but I'm afraid it's gonna be a little bit too involved for now. So I'll just do it the shitty way. And quick. We can fix it later. Yeah, it's an extremely poor way to do this. But it'll work. And that's all that matters. Let's see. Oh, okay, I need to...
Like this run multiple instance option is so good. It's just, I cannot imagine how I managed to survive without it.
I think there's an add-on for Godot free that does this and also allows you to configure some extra things. So it's even more flexible. They didn't port that to Godot 4 yet. All right. Focus was game. Make it manual. And now. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. All right. Let's see if my score table works. Oh. Well, something works. There's no scores though. Are you by any chance hosting a game?
Yes. Why?
Oh, awesome. I'm gonna
Please
connect.
don't join.
No?
Please don't.
Oh no, I just did.
I'm testing stuff.
Oh no, what,
Oh god. Oh no.
what did you do? Did I break your stuff?
Yeah, I was trying to test the color stuff.
Oh.
Could you leave?
Yeah, sorry. Oh my. Okay, the score table is empty anyway.
Okay, thanks.
Why? Why is it empty? Okay, I'm gonna switch my... host address so I can self-host.
Yes, please. Why are you... I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why...
Why is the score table empty? Shh. This must be the reason. But also... menu. Oh, because this is... Oh, I see. That's the super, super sneaky way of doing it. Where's the... Oh, there's the... Oh, shit. Yeah.
What?
I've triggered that bug.
What bug?
The bug that crashes the whole engine when you type a certain thing in a match statement.
Yep.
Shit. Oh. I need to kill Godot now. Darn. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Whoop. Nah, not this thing. Game chat away. No, that's stupid. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do it the other way. I know it's inconsistent, but... Wait. No. Okay, that's gonna be good. Now, why doesn't this actually update? All right. Huh. For I in scores. Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Haha. Okay, what the f... that also... What? What the hell? Holy shit. Whoa. Okay.
I think I spotted the problem.
What is it?
All players use the same mesh. So if I change the material on one mesh, it will change the material on all meshes.
Oh, so we need to duplicate the meshes as well?
No, we need to duplicate just the meshes, I think.
I'm duplicating materials.
Yes, I know that, but we should duplicate them. I'll fix it. I think I know how to fix this.
You know what? Maybe it's because I'm changing the material assigned to the mesh resource
Yes.
and not applying it as a material override.
Oh, of course
Because
you can do a material override.
if you use the material override, then it should not... That should be easier. Just
Okay, I'll
change
just use the
where we
material
assign the
override.
material.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Score table isn't perfectly accurate. What? Oh shit. Oh. I should update the score table when every frame.
Yep.
Or maybe when some change arrives. I don't want to touch the player update code because you're working in that right now.
Yeah, I've almost got it.
Maybe I'll just poll.
Okay. Set service override. Okay, that works. There we go. Connect. Connect. I've already seen different colors for different ones. Yes, it works.
Yes!
Yes. Okay.
Oh dear. That
and
is...
you like that. And you to purple or black. Yes. Yep, it works. Nice. Okay.
My goodness.
I am going to push this.
Yes, please. I'm also going to check one last...
I have pushed.
Alrighty, I will poll now. Let's see if there's any conflicts. Yeah. I need to commit my stuff, but I'm not entirely sure if it's finished. But, well, let's do it anyway. HUD. Main. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Yes. Okay. I've merged. I am pushing. You can pull now.
Okay.
I've changed the server URL, of course. Maybe we should store that locally as a user.
Maybe we should have a field where you can enter the server URL.
And then we could store the last entered value. Like have the Liblast unfa XYZ as a default, and if you change that, it just remembers.
I'm hosting, by the way.
Alrighty. I am starting. and joining. Oh, I see people with different colors.
Yep.
I'm gonna change mine. Oh, I don't see anybody else changing colors when I do that. That's new.
Yeah.
I changed my name. Wait. I think it's not properly... Okay.
What do you think?
I see everyone as white, pretty much.